So this is about the parking. So we were on, as you can see, this is Rue Hutchison. This is the Greek church, so you can always remember this landmark. And there's a Dairy Queen here, right there. There's a Dairy Queen. They sell ice cream. It's a red tag. You'll never forget that Dairy Queen. Okay, so this is actually a shortcut to come to the apartment. And you're wondering, where's the apartment? This is a big building. This is not ours. Now the apartment is in this alleyway. This is the back side of the apartment. The front side of the apartment is facing Côte St. Catherine. As you can see, you see those gray things there, the gray wall? That's where the building is. It's beside this, not this one, but this one. So in the front of Côte St. Catherine, for example, if you're driving, you would come around, right? Turn left on Montreal, and then on Park Avenue, make another left, and go on Park Avenue, and you're gonna pass the street. Don't turn right here. Don't come inside here, because there's not much parking here, okay? And you have to come here. This is a one-way street, so you cannot turn right. You cannot turn right, so you have to keep going. Go to the gas station, pretend that you're putting gas, like go inside the gas station, come out, make a left, and then make another left here onto this street, okay? So look, Rue Hutchison and Berube Street and Berube, okay? Now, I want to show you the parking. Right here, this is very clear. You can't park, you cannot park from 1300 to 1400 every Wednesday. Mercredi, no parking. From April 1st to December 31st. So you won't be able to park here for 1 hour. 1 hour, you have to move your car. Otherwise, you will get a ticket. And this ticket is a lot, it's $120 or something. Now, you can park for as long as you want, but I'm gonna show you how to park for free. Here, there is no parking unless you have a permit. So you see where the arrow starts? That's so important to see the arrows. Here, from 9 to 2300, there's no parking. You just don't even risk it, okay? You cannot park here. You cannot park here, all right? No parking. No parking from where the arrow starts, okay? All the way to, and you have to pay attention to this. I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible. Where the arrow starts, it has to end. Okay, so you gotta find the ending of the arrow. Okay, the ending of the arrow. Again, that's another sign. You know, it's a clear sign saying from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. no parking. And you see where this arrow ends here? So basically, one arrow pointing this way, and one arrow pointing this way. Okay, so you cannot park from this section here to that section. You cannot park. Now, anything between here, where there is no arrow, okay, here you can park. You can park all the way here as long as you want. 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 20 days, as long as you move your car every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. You understand me? All the way here you can park. That's a perfect parking spot. Now, right here, another rule starts. So from here onwards, you cannot park. This arrow, again, it's the same example as earlier. You cannot park. Cannot. You have to have a permit. Okay? So all the way down there, I'm not gonna go there, but there's another arrow pointing this way that you cannot park in this section. Same goes for this here, this side. This side is the same example. The only difference is that in this side, you have to move your car every Monday. Lundi. You will see the sign right now, okay? I'm parked here. This is where I'm parked. So every Monday at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. you have to move your car, and you can come back at 2 p.m. and park. What I do is I go do my grocery shopping and I come back early. Come back at 1:45. Okay, park, or even 1:30 you can park. Park your car at 1:45, wait in the car, and at 1:50, 1:55 you can leave. You can go back to your apartment. So again, this is the same rule, you see? Same thing, look, same thing. From this arrow to there, you cannot park. But see where I'm parked? So you can park from here, to there, all the way to the end of the street. This whole section here, you can park for free. But from here to, I think somewhere around there, where those people are, there's an arrow that ends. And the arrow that ends points this way. Okay? And and then forward of that you cannot park. Let me show you. Now this applies to everywhere on these streets, but this is the closest street and I always find parking. Now from that arrow you could see. Now this is a bit confusing. So apparently from this arrow to this arrow you cannot park, okay? Because that arrow ends there, right there. I don't know if you could see it there. From here to there, but you can park from here down. But I wouldn't risk this because it doesn't make any sense. It's missing an arrow. There's an arrow missing, so I don't ever park here. I park where I showed you earlier. All right. Now to get to this street, like I said, you're gonna have to. You don't turn here on this road because it's a one-way. So you're gonna have to go to the gas station, past the Dairy Queen, make a left on that street. I usually just go to the gas station, and I come out the other side. Okay, I'll show you the coordinates in Google. It's like a 1 minute walk from the apartment. If you open Google Maps, you'll see this street. Okay, so you can fast forward here, but I don't know. Let me just. So this is the section where you can park. Okay, you can park here. All right. Again, I said, don't park between the arrows. Don't park between the arrows at all. Okay, now this is Rue Hutchison. Okay, Rue Hutchison and Villeneuve. All right, now you can do the same thing here. You see the same example applies here. No stopping. You cannot stop here at all. Okay, same thing from this arrow. You see how the arrow points to the next arrow. Do you see this arrow here? You cannot park. You cannot park. This section that I just walked, you cannot park. But you have to leave at 12. You see how the hours are different? This is not 1 to 2. This is from 12 to 1. 12 to 1 every Monday you have to move your car. Okay, so this is a really bad rule. They do it to discourage people from driving. I don't know why, because they don't want people to leave their cars for too long. Okay, so now don't go on parking here. Don't park here. Okay, don't park here. You know, don't park here. But again, if you find parking over there, that's the gas station I was telling you about. This is a bit weird. You cannot make a left. So this is Park Avenue. Remember when I was telling you about the Dairy Queen? The Dairy Queen is back there. So I just made basically, I'm almost making a rectangle here. So the Dairy Queen, my gosh, this video is so long. But I have no choice but to explain because I don't want you to get a ticket. And you know, if you follow the signs, you'll be okay. You see where that blue car is coming from? Turning left, that's the Dairy Queen. Don't turn right to the Dairy Queen. Just continue this way, all the way here. And here you cannot make a left, okay? So the trick is, over here, when you're entering the gas station, pretend you're going to use gas. Well, whatever. Just go to the gas station, come around here, and exit this way. Exit this way. And you can go straight ahead, okay? You can go straight ahead to the stop sign and make a left on Rue Hutchison and you'll find parking. Now, if you cannot find parking on Rue Hutchison, repeat again the same thing and instead go back on Park, like skip the street, continue on to the following street. Actually, continue to, hang on a second, I'm trying to remember. I only park on Hutchison, so let me show you. No, you can just come. Yeah, you can. If you don't find parking on Hutchison here, you can find parking on Hutchison here. It's the same rule applies. You see, same thing with the arrows. At the end of the road, you will find parking. Just come this way. You see, instead of turning left here, turn right. Okay, turn right and you can find parking. Like these are free parking spots right there. Those 3 cars, this This is free. You cannot park here. From this arrow this way, you cannot park because that's a driveway. Over here, there, every Wednesday from 1 to 2, you gotta move your car. That's it. But you can park as long as you want, as long as every Wednesday you move your car. Those 3 cars are free. This is wrong. This is obviously the owner. You cannot park in front of this. But these 2 cars for free. Same thing. Anything from here onwards, it's parking only by permit. Okay? You see? Behind this, you can park. Forward from this, you cannot park. You have to have a permit. And it ends on the second arrow. Okay? So, past that, you have to go and read the signs. So while you're driving, you gotta watch the arrows. I always look at the arrows, right? So this is the same thing. I know this is a bit confusing, but basically this whole street here, this, except the 2 cars I showed you earlier, this also same thing. This way you cannot park, this way you cannot park, and you have to see the end of that arrow. Oh my, it's hard to explain it because it was frustrating for me in the beginning, and whenever I read these signs I get really you know, confused, and I'm not confused, I just it's sad that we have to look for parking like this. So over here, there, that arrow ends, there you go, that's a good parking spot. Where you see an arrow ends, you know that this is the end because it's pointing this way. So here, that's free parking. All of this is free parking. Okay, all of it free. This is free parking. And you know where else is free? Let me show you. You see where this arrow ends there? This arrow, it ends right there. These 3 cars are free parking. Free, and then look, no stopping. This means you cannot stop. You cannot stop past this, like between here to the stop sign, you cannot stop. No parking, no stopping. Okay, so I always park here, and I parked here as well. These are good spots. Like right now, that's a parking spot. That's a free parking spot. But all you gotta do is move your car, I believe, every Wednesday. You gotta go read that sign. Here you cannot park. You'll get a big ticket here. It's a fire hydrant, so you have to count 3 meters. 3 meters, so what I do is I make a step. I go 1, 2, 3. So even if you came here, I mean, they're not very picky, but if you were like 2.5 meters, just 3 meters. Otherwise, you get a $250 ticket. So, all right, so, yeah. So you gotta look at the opposite sign. Yeah, you see both arrows. If you're confused, meaning like this way or this way, basically they're saying you cannot park this way until the arrow ends. Okay, I hope this helped. I know I was very repetitive, but I just wanted you guys to get familiar and be sure not to be confused. Like this is, again, I'm gonna do one more time here. No, whenever you see this bottom sign, no parking. You have to have a permit. And everyone, including people with permit and people without permits, you have to move your car from 12 to 1300 every Monday. So again, the arrow didn't end here. Okay. The arrow didn't end here. Right? So where does the arrow end? You can fast forward this part. I don't know how I'm gonna upload this, but hopefully it goes through. It's a long video. Okay, so the arrow doesn't end. Oh, it ends right there, but then there's a fire hydrant. Like, that's a perfect example. Let me show you. This is a parking spot if you have a very small car. It's no, this is not a parking spot, sorry. You have to have a permit for this. So the arrow, you see where the arrow ends? Look, there you go. There, that's where the arrow ends. No parking, but you can park from here. From here, you can park. And this guy did it, you know, see? So 1, 2, 3. So he could have backed in all the way here. That's one parking spot. Anyways, I hope you could do the same thing on these streets, okay? You just gotta be careful, the one-ways and all that. be careful of all the one-way streets. And that's all. Okay. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thanks.